John Lennon was not born an expert musician. No one is born an expert. I'm Paul Schempp. As a research professor at the University of Georgia, I've spent the better part of 2 decades studying experts and the development of expertise.
Constantly a work in progress. They don't believe that they have reached their full potential.
As a speaker, I bring a message to individuals and organizations that show them how to elevate their level of performance to more expert.
And as we get into the levels of expertise, you'll begin to see this. Right? And I have a story that I want to relate that makes the point, but I'll do it when I get to the expert level. But it is a critical point that begins to separate the novices from the great ones.
So, if you can't be born an expert, how do you become one? There are 3 keys to expertise, and each is very much under your control.
You actually don't teach golf. You do teach people. Golf is what you teach them.
The first key is skill. The second, knowledge. And the third, experience.
I'd like to talk about the stages of expertise, how we move from novices to the expert level.
An expert has highly developed skills, extensive knowledge of their field, and they own the experience that allow them to innovatively apply skill and knowledge to achieve consistently outstanding results.
Because essentially this is our research question, and I'm going to share with you our answers. I'd like you to come up with your own answers.
Experts outperform their competitors, not because they were born with any unique gifts, but rather because they have learned to think and act in ways that make them successful.
Great teachers think like that. They feel responsible for student success and for student failure. When you believe that the student can't learn, you don't teach.
We often think experts know it all, but seldom will you find an expert who ever makes that claim. Experts see themselves as works in progress.
We make a lot of mistakes in those first years, but if we use them to build on and learn from, they can be beneficial.
We put the same question to Coach Bowden. Okay, Coach Bowden's 72 years old, been coaching almost 4 decades. All right, how much do you think you still have to learn? He thought about it for a minute. He says, I may know about 60%. And they said, no, make that 50%. The all-time winningest football coach feels he knows about half of what there is to know to coach great.
Your level of expertise influences how you learn. Experts and novices learn very differently.
They learn best from experience and practical examples. Giving them a book to read, or a seminar like this, or some theories, generally won't work with novices. They've got to try it. We often find that our greatest lessons come from our greatest failures, and novices have to do that.
Experts plan to be successful because their thinking considers contingencies.
That only comes when you're starting to develop serious skills as a teacher. The next time you're teaching, think about how you go about planning when you're going to make some decisions or change the course of action. This is how the great ones do it.
You can be great at whatever you have a passion for, and I can show you how.
If you don't know what's going on between the ears of your students, you don't know what's going on in the lesson.
If outperforming your competitors and being successful is important to you, contact us. I'd love to tailor our resources to your people and fill your organization with top performers. I'm Paul Schempp. I look forward to hearing from you.